Hey guys, it's Dusty here at Dusty D's Heat and Eat in Hamilton, Missouri. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about us and what we do here. We have a meal prep business and offer 3 different kinds of eating styles. So no matter if you're plant-based, if you're grain-free, if you're dairy-free, if you're sugar-free, we can feed you. Are you here in Hamilton? Do you live here? Or are you just traveling through? Get a hold of us and we'll feed you.
What type of meals do you serve?
We have 3 different options that we serve here. One is plant-based that I am most proud of. It's all vegetables and it's prepared different ways to make them taste delicious. And then we have a grain-free and sugar-free option. Good quality meats, delicious vegetables that come without that are grown without chemicals, grown in the most loving manner possible. And the third option is sort of the same thing, but it includes dairy. So I just make meals that everybody can recognize the ingredients in.
Can you explain heat and eat?
Yeah. So I prep all the meals that morning and I plate them in these beautiful compostable containers, and then my customer comes and gets them and takes them home either for dinner or for lunch the next day. We also deliver to local businesses for lunch, those same meals.
Single serving only?
No, we do single serve, and then we have a family style too, that if people were to order a meal, they could tell me that they want 3 to 50 servings, and I'll put them in the containers, either for the microwave or for the oven. It's up to the customer, and then they can take it home, pop it in the oven, and it'll be done before the kids are done with their homework.
Does healthy food taste good?
Yes, if it's done correctly. Yeah, healthy food can be beautiful and an explosion of flavor.
What is a zoodle, and why do you serve them instead of noodles?
A zoodle is a noodle made out of zucchini. So I cut the raw zucchini in a way that it either looks like spaghetti or fettuccine, or a short noodle, think like ziti, that sort of thing. And I sauce it up just like you do a noodle. The reason I do zucchini noodles instead of traditional white flour noodle is because the white flour, the processed part of it, just isn't good for us. So I had to find a substitute, and zucchinis are the fill-in, and they're delicious.
I think I know the answer by talking to you about this, but what is your passion?
Food. The bigger scale is my passion is people and loving people, and feeding them is my favorite way to just show people love and kindness. And when you're putting nourishing food in front of them, and when you're feeding them the best food possible, I believe that you're just showing them a greater amount of love and respect and kindness.
So if I wanted to come in and try something that you make, can I just walk in the door at any time?
Not right now. We're hoping one of these days we can grow into that. But right now the meals have to be ordered the week before. I publish a menu both on my website and on Facebook each Monday, and then orders have to be in by Friday. And then that following week, I cook and deliver daily.
Breakfast too?
No, breakfast, you can come in here and sit. We have delicious coffee. We serve Black Rifle coffee here. It's a veteran-owned company that we love. We are a veteran-owned company ourselves, and the coffee beans are roasted in such a way that there's no chemical, no harshness to the bean itself, and that makes the coffee even more delicious. We have 5 or 6 different breakfast options. We do those Monday through Friday. If you're here in Hamilton, we deliver those breakfasts, but we have the same options: grain-free, dairy-free, and sugar-free. Mm-hmm.
The garden out front that you can see when you pull in.
Yeah.
Tell me about your garden.
Okay, so
and why you have the garden. Excuse me.
Why I have the garden? Because it's cool. I mean, it's amazing to see food growing. When you pull in, you can see just these beautiful plants. When you first pull up and you see my garden, it's just this beautiful display of green and natural. Just nourishment, that's all it is. And then when you come in here and you eat my food, that's where the magic happens for me with those plants, is because food tastes good when it's real. And so it's literally 100 feet, less than 100 feet from my stove where I cook it. And you just can't get much more fresh than that.
You mentioned earlier Facebook and your website. If people want to find out about you and look more into Dusty D's Heat and Meat, where can they find you?
DustyDees.com or is our website. I update that every Monday morning, sometimes by Tuesday morning. It's always done by Tuesday morning. And then Facebook, you can search at Dusty is in the Kitchen. And that takes you right to our Facebook. And we try to keep that updated with our menus and the new things that are going on around here. I also get on there and chat quite a bit about my garden.
Pictures and things of the garden and the meals you prepare are there as well?
Yes, and the beautiful people that hang out here too.
Tell me about your containers.
No, our containers are amazing. They're made out of recycled things, and they're both recyclable and compostable. This is our 3-part container, and it's made out of sugar cane. And the plastic appearing things, it's actually made out of corn. So you could throw it out in the ditch, not that anybody would, but you could throw it in the ditch or in your compost pile or wherever you put your garbage. And in 42 days, these completely disintegrate back into the earth. And then these are new ones that we're using for salads and such. And they're also recycled. They're made out of 100% recycled fibers and also compostable. But the brown ones take a little longer to compost, but same theory. It was extremely important to us that we didn't leave a bunch of garbage on the earth because of our business. So we elected to go this direction.
What are some of the challenges to growing your own food for your customers?
Learning. Growing a garden is much bigger than I had anticipated. Fighting off the disease and the bugs is much bigger than I had anticipated. I didn't know the work that a beautiful garden took. I'm learning, it's worth it. The hard work is worth it. You get out there and get your feet in your own dirt, and you're growing your own food, and it's soulful.
Any challenges in getting people to eat the things that you're growing out there?
Oh my gosh, plants are good. Plants taste good. That's the biggest challenge, is convincing people that kale can be something other than cow food. It can be prepared in such a way with herbs and spices and a few trials. It can be prepared and be delicious.
If people would like to read reviews from the previous customers, where could they find some of those? On
our Facebook page and on our website. It's they're the same reviews, so they're linked. Our Facebook page and our website is linked. So they're on both of them. There's reviews there on our food. There's reviews there on our place, on our breakfast service, and there's one that will tell you that we're super amazing people, and you should definitely come in and hang out with us.
How do people place an order?
People can either text me or send me a Facebook message, send me an email at dustydees@gmail.com. Or our website has a message button too that will send through. And the information that you need to send me is the day and the option that you want. So if you want to order for Monday, option B, then literally this is Dusty D and I want to order option B for Monday. And then
the menus are on your Facebook page and
our website. Mm-hmm. Yep, and here too. You can swing by, get a great cup of coffee, pick up a menu, and take it to work with you, doodle on it, drop it off, and I'll make it happen.
Have breakfast, a cup of coffee, and finish your meals.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. For the people coming in from out of town, the quilting crowd that comes through, how far are you from the sewing center?
3 blocks. 2 blocks to the north and a block to the west. So I'm happy that you guys watched this video. I hope that you stop by and see what we're about. Feel free to come and poke around my garden and drink some coffee. I forgot to mention I'm also on Instagram. My handle is Duste. Send me a message. I would love to answer any of your questions.